and you were like a video game fanatic,
all
right?
day.
You're obsessed with that.
Yeah.
And he was like, I took a job. That job is being a man. Dude,
Oh,
gave me goosebumps, bro.
yeah.
Gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, that's the point, right? Did you actually say, I am responsible for the family. I'm going to be the man here. I'm going to do my job, not just for my own self, not just for my family, but for society, for your community.
Of course.
Because we need examples and role models.
Sure, if you have such big influence in the world,
Dude, people are going to copy you. Period.
You are a role model.
That's it.
This is the Aaron Cordovez Show.
Dude, Ryford, what a fantastic pleasure having you here. You flew all the way here to Clearwater to come talk a little bit with me. Did appreciate you, and it's amazing seeing your success, for real.
No, of course. Well, thank you for having me here, man. I think, like I told you, like we met. Oh, we didn't met. I heard or.
Well, we met now. We met now.
I know we met. Yeah, we just met. We just met. I seen you at the Alibaba co-create back in August in Las Vegas. So we have a mutual friend, Carmine, and he was telling me about you. I was like, hey, this guy was killing it on Amazon in like 5-6 years, did over 200 mil. And I was like, this guy's name is Aaron. I'm like, Aaron, okay. And a couple hours later, you were on the stage. I'm like, who's Aaron? Oh, that's Aaron.
That's it.
That's Aaron.
Yeah.
And dude, I actually checked out your videos, your content. Oh, dude, like you actually gave me goosebumps. I actually showed it to my fiance.
Wow.
I think you were in, Russia or Europe. You were
Czech Republic.
Yes. I love your PowerPoint presentation where you said, "Listen, I'm married. I have kids. I mean, I think you were gonna have your first child.
Yeah.
Right. And you were like a video game fanatic.
All
right.
day.
You're obsessed with that.
Yeah.
And he was like, I took a job, and that job is being a man. I'm like, dude, gave me goosebumps, bro.
Yeah.
Gave me goosebumps, bro.
Wow.
So that's why I came here,
That's
because
amazing.
I love that. Like I really love that.
That's
you know.
right.
So
yeah, that's the point, right? Is there's so many people, and people like to talk a lot, and they like to say things. Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. Like, people love to talk, but the point is, did you accept your job? Did you actually say, I am responsible for the family. I'm going to be the man here. I'm going to do my job, not just for my own self, not just for my family, but for society, for your community.
Of course.
Because we need examples and role models. Are you going to do something? Man, I'll tell you, I saw an interview one time with Lil Wayne. Okay. So this lady asked Lil Wayne, she says, because the guy, he smokes a lot. The guy smokes a lot. He talks about, like, I don't know what he talks about, dude, like having all these women and this and like gangster stuff, right? Like, now I'm not saying the guy's a bad dude, but the stuff, the role model and the image he creates possibly, isn't fantastic. And the lady asks him, she says, Lil Wayne, or Wayne, or whatever his first name is, don't you think people seeing you will make an example out of you and do things that you're doing and see you as a role model? And isn't that something to consider?
Yeah.
The guy's response to it will floor you.
What is that?
He says, you know what? I'm doing this for me.
Ooh.
I'm doing what I do for me. Nobody should look at me and do what I'm doing. And he said, if you're going to look at me and do something I'm doing, he said something ridiculous. It was like, I almost don't want to repeat it because it was so bad, but he's like, if I remember, I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly, but he says, like, you should just be ashamed of yourself and like jump off a cliff or something. Like, like he was literally like, don't look at me as an example. Like, that's horrible.
Yeah.
The guy is not even paying attention to the fact that he is a role model.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell somebody to look at you as a role model to be a role model.
No, that's true. If you have such big influence in the world,
dude, people are going to copy you. Period.
You are a role model.
That's it. The guy was denying the fact that he is a role model to millions of people. Anyway, so the truth is that's the point, is that people do look at you, and it's important. So anyway, thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
It's a good point. So now let's talk about you, because you've taken on a role of a role model and to do things you want your future children, if you're gonna have children, to be proud of, for your fellow Filipinos to be proud of. Born in the Philippines.
Born in the Philippines,
right?
San Jose, Batangas.
Woo!
An hour from Manila Airport.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you'll be the first, by the way, first person who flew out here for the podcast, and the first Filipino on the podcast.
Nice.
And this is a fantastic thing, because from Venezuela, there's not a whole lot of business people that I see around. And similarly, Filipinos, I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot.
Yeah, we're known for to be nurses, work in the medical field. As a matter of fact, I used to be a nurse.
Yeah, for
my
real?
mom made me do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my mom made me do it. But you know what?
Tell me about it. How was that?
So it's crazy, right? So during my senior year in high school, I wasn't quite sure. Okay, am I gonna go to college? I'm gonna maybe go to the Navy because my stepdad was in the Navy. And then for me, I was just like, all I care about is making my money. That's it.
That's what you cared about.
That's all I cared
Yeah,
about.
you got to get it right. That's the first step.
But I was never in, it's so crazy how my guidance counselor, I remember when I went to her office and said, hey, you know, she was telling me about, she was recommending me like different schools. I was like, well, how much does school cost? 80 grand for 4 years. I was like, I'm not spending 80 grand.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to a community college. So that's what I did. I went to Westchester Community College. Back then, that was back in 2002, 2003. Per semester, it's like $1,200.
Okay, so like $5,000 for the whole thing. Sorry.
No, it's about $6 grand.
$6,000 for the whole 4 years?
For 2 years. No, it's 2 years.
2 years. Oh, okay, good. Okay.
And my
$600.
My mom was like telling me, it's like, hey, son, go for your RN. 2 years of school. And how much they make? 80 and 100,000. I'm in.
You study in the Philippines.
No, I didn't study in the Philippines.
Oh, you study here.
Yeah, I study here.
So how do you?
Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back.
So, when did you move out of the Philippines?
When I was 8 years old.
When you were
remarried.
8.
Yeah, my mom remarried.
So she married an American dude.
Yeah. So which by the way, I thought I was gonna be rich.
Okay.
Right? I'm sure.
Well, you are gonna be rich, bro. You're getting there, bro.
No, my dad. No, because my new dad.
Yeah.
I remember I told all my friends back home, right?
Yeah.
He's like, hey guys, this is my last day. I'm going to America. My dad, I have a new dad. He's American. He has 100 cars. I have so many toys. I got so many video games, and I'm I'm rich. So guys, you're not gonna see me here.
You're 8, right? You're 8.
I was 8 years old. I swear to God. And then as soon as we got to JFK, right, we got to the airport. Listen, it wasn't what I expected it to be. It was like a regular apartment building, 2-bedroom apartment.
But did this guy tell you your father, your new father? Did he tell you that? You just assumed like America
because he's American.
TV, I guess.
Yeah, he's white.
He's white, so he has money.
Yeah, he has money.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Okay. So it's so funny because my upbringing actually shaped me or condition of who I am as a man. Because think about it, my mom remarried to my stepdad, right, who's very frugal. So at a very early age, like I learned the value of earning a dollar.
Okay. So you got to JFK.
Yeah, JFK.
You saw an apartment building, and then now you're seeing your new father.
Yeah.
And he's not spending a lot of money.
No, it's like, he makes a good amount, but he wasn't. He didn't spoil us with money. He just covered our basic needs.
Okay, you didn't get the video games you were
No, dude, I only got one toy. It was a Ninja Turtle. It was a teddy bear Ninja Turtle. Right? It's so funny because I was 8 years old, and then we moved to Westchester, New York. So we went from the Bronx to the suburban area and Westchester. So I was like 11, 12 years old. So as a kid, when I asked my stepdad, hey, can you give me a ride? Hey, can you give me some money? I call him Mr. No. Every time I asked him for something, he said no. No. Can you pick me up in a basketball practice? No. So I'm like, dude, I'm like getting pissed off right now. I literally dissed myself.
Any like explanation like, hey, you should work for things?
No, it's not even that. No. He's like, no. Like that, we didn't have. We always bump heads when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But I was very thankful for that because it made me become more self-reliant. So at age 11 years old, me and my friends used to pick up like empty cans, right? And just resell it. Summertime, I go to door to door.
How do you resell an empty can? People often ask me, hey, can I sit down with you one-on-one? Let me pick your brain, get whatever info from you on how to sell on Amazon, how to get started. Well, guess what? You can sit one-on-one with me for more than 3 hours on my mini course, aaroncordovez.com/start, and I will sit down with you one-on-one and give you all the info that I think you need to get started on Amazon. If you're having success on Amazon, you probably have cash to invest, right? The next level after making it big on money is investing. You have to be able to invest to get really wealthy. I've created a fund where you can put your money into Amazon brands, and because e-commerce is growing, Amazon is growing, and you have operators who know what they're doing, your chance of success on your investment is pretty high. I've created this fund because I do not want people to get burned, and where I can put my own money alongside of your money to invest in the best brands that exist right now. Go to aaroncordovas.com/invest. if you want to find out more and you're an accredited investor.
Not resell. Like, you know, you go to the grocery store and you put it in the machine.
thing.
Yeah, the recycling thing.
Okay. I was like, yo, dude, this can's going to help you, bro. You got to pee?
No.
Get this can.
No. Right? So, like, you know, summertime, I go to door, go to my neighbors to see if I could wash their cars. When it's winter time, I shovel their, you know, their driveway. Mm-hmm. So that right there, it was like, okay, I was natural at that, you know? Yeah. And then during my high school year, my last year in high school, I'm not, like what I was telling you earlier, I'm not going to spend 80 grand on a 4-year college. Because the way
it's your money, right?
Yeah.
Because normally
I don't have 80 grand.
Your guidance counselor or whatever will tell you, just put on a student loan. You're all right, right?
Like, I'm not doing that.
You know there's more student loans than there are credit card debt in the entire United States? More student loans than credit card debt. And credit card debt is, I don't know, trillion. Like, it's ridiculous. More than student loans.
Yeah. And you can't write it off.
No, and you can't bankrupt it either.
Yeah, I know.
You go bankrupt? Nope. They'll stay with you.
No, it's crazy. Yeah. So for me, at that age, I'm an ROI type of guy. Mm-hmm. Okay, the 80 grand, like I never made 80 grand. I don't have the money. I'm not taking a student loan for what?
Responsible man.
Yeah, of course.
Responsible dude.
So I really believe that everybody has a money blueprint. Mm-hmm. What is your value with, you know, what's your relationship with money? How do you view it?
Yeah.
How do you treat it?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I said my upbringing, I owe it a lot to my parents, especially my frugal stepdad, because he didn't force me, but I was in that environment.
Well, you have to. It's a necessity.
Yeah.
It's not really an option. If you want anything, you got to do it.
And then,
right?
dude, and like, listen, we weren't poor. We're in a middle class family. We weren't poor, but it's like, you know, you have those type of parents that are just frugal as hell. Yeah. And I remember back in, I think, middle school and high school, lunchtime, lunch was like $1.75. And I remember there's days where my mom only can give me 85 cents. So what I had to do, I had to go to the deli, buy some candies, resell it. Or in high school, I give people haircuts.
Oh, that's how we get into this.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So now let's talk about haircuts and let's talk about, you know, my product, selfcutsystem, how it all started. Yeah. Okay. So I was telling your assistant, Aaron, all right, that how I'm obsessed with, I just love having a fresh haircut. Yeah. Something about having a fresh haircut, it just makes you feel clean. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you look clean.
Oh, thank you. I did it last night before I went to sleep. But I remember one Saturday morning, this is when I was 15 years old. One Saturday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, I went to the barbershop and bro, guess how much I waited just to get a cut? 4 hours.
No.
For a $10 haircut.
4 hours.
Yeah. And I go to the same barber every Saturday, but I don't know what happened. But
and I was in New York, no?
That was in New York, yeah. And I tell people all the time that was the best wait of my life because it literally changed my life. Wow. Because I went and grabbed myself. I went to a local drugstore and got myself a pair of clippers. Yeah. And started learning how to cut my hair. Oh. To this day, I still have the same haircut. I swear good. You know, I got a number 4 on top with a nice skin fade. Look at that. That's like I've had it all my life. And how
a pair of clippers.
Yeah, a pair of clippers.
Changed your life, shifted it, everything. Yep. Now, do you know the brand? Do you want to not talk about it?
No. It was like one of those walls clippers. Okay. Right. My mom has this medicine cabinet mirror, so I had to like adjust the angle so I could see the back of my head. Right. And I got so nice at cutting my hair that all my friends were so impressed by it that I started cutting everybody's hair. Even
how are you charging the same as the barber or less?
The same, like 10, 20 bucks. Okay, 10, 20 bucks. Right? So I was
that's quite a difference, though. It's like double.
Yeah,
so 10 or 20.
I have to go through the house.
Depends on what? Okay, okay. If you go there, it's 20.
Yeah, it's an extra service fee.
Yeah, of course.
You know? So I was known as Ryford the barber, and I was cutting everybody's hair, even my teacher's hair. Down the street from my high school, there was a barber shop. So I remember one day I passed by it. And the owner, he's from Trinidad, who has a heavy accent. It's like, yo, man, you know, you're Ryford, right? It's like, yeah, you're taking all my clients. He asked me, would you like to work for me? And I said, dude, I'm not cleaning up floors. It's like, no, I'm going to give you your own chair. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Okay. Dude. So at age 16, I had my own chair, bro.
So what does that mean? You just pay him rent, and then you get all the back
then it was rent. It was he takes 40%,
okay,
and I take 60%. I take and I get the tip.
Okay, and why did you want to do that? Because now you don't have to go to people's houses, or what's the benefit of
just to improve my skill set.
Okay,
you know, just to improve
you get like a little mentor.
Yeah, to improve my skill set. So that was my after school job. On top of that, I actually had 3 jobs in high school.
Wow.
You know, the reason why I love to work, the thing is, I hate being broke. I swear to God, I hate being broke.
I love that, dude.
I hate being broke.
People need to hate it more.
Yeah.
Because it's, some people say like, well, hey, you're never satisfied, or you're like, you want too much, or be happy with what you have. I think you should be happy with what you have.
Yeah, of course.
But if you're broke, why don't you be happy with the skills that you have to come out of being broke?
Yeah.
I'll be happy with my skill set. I got a skill set. I could cut hair. I could do whatever.
Yeah.
And hate the situation you're in because you want to get to the next one.
Dude, because like, remember going back to what I said when my mom couldn't give me my full lunch money, $1.75, and then I'm left with 85 cents. I got to figure out a way how to eat.
Yes.
So if you are struggling, see it as a blessing, right? Because if you don't do anything about it, you're going to stay hungry, right? And not go out there and be productive and make money. That's on you. For me, I just hate being hungry.
Is that where the being hungry comes?
Of course.
If you're hungry, then you have this hunger. People say like, I have a hunger for business. So you're hungry for more, or hungry for whatever, but because you're actually hungry.
Yeah.
In this case, you were actually hungry.
Like,
so you got a hunger.
I always want more. Yeah. It's just like, because now we're, okay, I'm 40 now. Okay. So things are a little bit different where, okay, I got, I got people to take care of. Not only my family, not only my fiance, but the people that works for me. So at the end of the day, I'm responsible for everybody. Every success, every failures. Yes. So that's why that's why I think you could relate how we're wired, like we're comparing to other people. We're like, dude, it's not like me just making my money. I got other responsibilities.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's actually selfless.
Yeah, it's selfless.
People say, oh, these 1%ers, are so selfish or whatever. It's like, no, dude. You employ people.
Yeah.
We pay way more in, let's say, taxes and employees and everything than someone who is broke.
Yeah.
So you actually are giving more out than someone else, right? Yeah. So anyway, it's true. That's a fact. You can't. It's not like you can't argue with that.
No,
you're paying more. You're paying more to people than somebody who has no money. Yeah. That's the point.
Yeah. So that's how my barbering career started. So after high school, went to community college, right? As soon as I got to nursing school, dude, I freaking hated it. I'm like, dude, this is not for me. And I told my mom, like, Mom, I'm gonna drop out because you know how hard it is to get into the nursing program. It's really, really hard. Is it? Hell yeah. You gotta,
even if you're paying.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, like it's like going to like a medical school, basically, become a doctor, right? So I got in, right, and
I'm still so confused.
Yeah.
Because it's a community college?
Yes, it's community college.
If it was the full one, then it wouldn't be hard.
No. Because here's the thing, it's so competitive, right? Because I'm sure. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but there's a nursing shortage, right? So which means that a lot of people try to go in that field.
Yeah.
If you're a college or a school, you're limited. You can't. I think we had like about less than 100 students.
Oh wow.
And only 600 people applied. But when you said apply, you got to take this entrance exam. So they want to like take the smartest kids.
Yeah, of course.
And I want to, dude. I want to, dude. I felt it like I took it 3 times.
And the 600 people who apply, that's after they pass the exam.
No. Like 600 people actually took the test.
Okay.
They only select
100,
about 85 people.
Okay.
Right, the top 85 to get into the nursing program.
Okay.
And I was one of them.
Good. Okay, so you're in the top 10, 12%.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it because, dude, I was a BSc student. Yeah. I wasn't. That's so good. Maybe I was determined. Yeah. I don't know. Because my ROI was $6,000 on education, and I'm getting $80,000 to $100,000 per year after 2 years of school. Yeah. That's not bad.
No, not bad.
Yeah, but I hated it. I hated it.
And so you told your mom you're gonna drop out. What'd she say?
She said, "I'm gonna kick you out of the house." I'm like, yeah,
for real.
Yeah. She said, no. I was like, I'm gonna. I was like, fuck it. I was like, so I went back to school. I went back to school
for your rent. Yeah, okay.
But think about it. Yeah, I went back to school, And after I was done, with my nursing degree, I had to take my state exam, my NCLEX, right? Dude, I failed it 3 times. No, I took it 3 times. Okay. So I actually took the third time. I took it 2 years later after I graduated. So what I had to do was I locked myself in the room and just pretty much study from scratch. And guess what? I passed. I took this nursing review course, right? It said there's a binder and it said 92% success rate. I told myself, if I don't pass this, I'm a one stupid motherfucker.
Yes.
That was my motivation. And
Yeah.
took it, passed it, and then that's how I started working as a nurse, and that's how I funded my self-cutsystem business.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you were a nurse for a while. You changed like the pants and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Everything.
all that. So I know. Yeah. So pretty much, I feel like a doctor.
So tell me about a little bit about the nursing world.
Okay.
What is it that they teach you actually, like in school?
In school, okay. So
how much do you think is real useful stuff, and how much is just they're telling it you because who knows? Whatever.
So, all right. To answer that, you're dealing with people's lives, so you got to make sure you know your shit, like your anatomy, your pretty much general knowledge of how the human body works. Okay, the medications. So that's why when I was in school, it was overwhelmed for me because that's not how I'm wired. I'm wired as how the hell I'm going to turn that $6,000 of education and make $100,000 a year.
Right.
So it was hard for me.
But a lot of it is about medications.
Yes,
medication for this,
yep.
medication for that, medication for this.
Yeah. So
how much percentage you think is like about medication specifically?
Dude, it's like, again, this is 2 years of our nursing school.
Sure.
Like 30% of like mostly medications. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So how to treat injuries, how to treat wounds, and how to do all that. So I was like, honestly, I feel like I was becoming a doctor in 2 years time frame. But it was too much. It was a lot of information. It was a lot.
Okay.
So
you got out, but you were able to get a job.
Yeah.
And you were able to get, what was your pay starting out?
Yeah, 80K.
80K.
Yeah, I was working in a nursing home. And then so during that time frame, while I was working as a nurse, right? I was working in a nursing home.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I saw the last stage of life. Yes. And I was like,
you saw people dying all the time?
I only did
not all the time,
yeah.
But how often you saw people dying?
Like few times a month, 2 months. Yeah, it's like
that's tough.
In and out. Yeah, it's an out. Yeah.
Man.
So while I was working as a nurse, I was still living with my mom. Right. I was like 24, 25.
Yep.
And I remember I was still living in the basement, and I was in my room, and I was watching this show. This show on CNBC called The Big Idea Show with Donnie Deutsch.
Okay.
Never
heard of it.
Okay. I'm older than you. So how old are you? 33? I'm 40. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. Okay. So it was a show about how entrepreneurs, business owners, inventors, and how they all came out with their own big idea and turned it into a multi-million-dollar business. So I was hooked.
Nice. Yeah.
I was hooked.
Boom.
And I watched that show religiously, like every night at 10 p.m. And there was one episode where they had a special guest, an inventor who invented this specially designed razor for bald-headed men called the head blade. Not sure if you've heard of it.
Is it
it's a razor that goes through your finger?
Has 3? Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
Like it goes through your finger and you go like this.
Yeah. And
it has the wheel, right?
Okay.
It's called a head blade.
Okay.
So I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, all right, what's so special about that razor?
Yeah.
Until the inventor said, we did last year, we did $10 million. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, $10 million.
A little razor.
I was like, $10 million. I'm like, wait a minute. So if that bald-headed dude can come out with a simple product like that and make $10 million, why not me?
Why not you?
Why not me?
Why the hell not Ryford?
I was like, because growing up, nobody actually going to sit down with you. Hey, you could potentially make millions of dollars. Right? Think about that. My mom is going to tell me that. My stepdad isn't going to tell me that. I don't have no rich friends or
the rich dad, poor dad, right?
Yeah, rich dad, poor dad.
You don't got a rich dad.
Yeah. So like, it's crazy where that show really opened up my eyes. I was like, so you telling me he invented that? I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to start inventing stuff. So I started brainstorming. So in 30 days, literally.
Did you give yourself this target, like deadline, 30 days? Or
every day I was just like
brainstorming.
brainstorm. And I was in my room. It's like midnight. I was looking up at the ceiling and I had my aha moment where I know this is going to work. like how you had this lukewarm feeling in your stomach that you like it's gonna take off. And I called my friend. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be a fucking multimillionaire. Middle of the night. I called one of my best friend John. 12:04 a.m. I called him up. I was like, hey, what are you calling me, dude? I'm gonna be a multimillionaire, bro. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. I got this invention. What is that? I can't tell you right now. I can't tell you, right? And dude, and obviously my idea was, what happened if I invented a portable 3-way mirror that you hook up in the back of the door so you can see all angles of your head, the back of your head, and it comes with an educational DVD. Back then it was the DVD, right? That shows you step by step on how to cut your own hair, right? And I obviously called it self-cutsystem. And dude, I was obsessed. Like,
so it was the mirror.
Yeah, it was the mirror.
So explain to me how it works. So you have is it used with a normal mirror on the wall?
No. So basically,
you don't have any mirror.
No,
it's the only mirror. You just a one mirror and you're good.
No, you have 3-way mirrors. So it's like folded.
Yeah.
So it's a trifold.
But it works by itself. You don't need to use the one that you have in your bathroom as well.
No.
Okay.
No. So it's a trifold mirror.
Yep.
Right? You could hook it up in the back of the door. It's height adjustable. When you open it, you put your melon head, right? Inside of it, you can see all angles.
Oh my God.
So you can see the back, you can see the side, and obviously you can see the front. And and I think we came out June 2nd, 2010 in my mom's basement. That's when the website launched, and my first sale was literally a day later, right? It was
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I had to like downgrade all my expenses. I call it the budget swag.
Yes.
I went from an iPhone to Boost Mobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I remember my first order. So I had a BlackBerry.
So hold on. What was your first order? Your first order from China, or your first order from the customer?
No, from the customer.
Okay, but take me back. Take me back, though. Take me back. Take me back.
Yeah. So
how did you like make it? Like with designing the molds. Let's go through it.
So I tell people all the time is start from what you know, who you know.
Yeah.
So I reach out to my circle of friends who knows people, and I have a friend of a friend who does graphic design. So I went to his house. I'm like, okay, this is what I want the product to look like. And then once he gave me that picture, right? Then now I gotta go and do it like a professional, like a schematic sketch, right? So I went to Craigslist, right?
Yeah.
And found somebody, and for some reason they ended up doing it for free.
You serious?
Yeah, like they gave me a schematic sketch, like the measurements, the whole entire thing.
For free?
Yeah, for free.
Was it a girl?
No.
I'm just checking.
No, dude. So once I have
that's even worse.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Once I have the final prototype, then I was like, and then I asked a friend of a friend, hey, do you know any manufacturer? Well, there's 2 websites. One is globalsources.com, and the second was Alibaba.
Yes.
And then then I started going to their website, and I was told
2010. That's early.
Yeah, man. I know.
It's early.
I know.
Most people don't know about Alibaba.
No, nobody knows about that. I did. Like when you're obsessed about something, you'll do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Yes.
Okay. I was obsessed, and to this day, I'm still obsessed.
Yes.
You know, and then I was talking to an agent, and they were like, there's a lot of going back and forth, language barrier and all that stuff, right? And I remember they were like, I told them, okay, I just need a sample, right? Here's the drawings, here's the measurements. Like how much? Well, before I tell you how much it is, I was looking here in the U.S. They're gonna charge me out $100,000 for the molding.
$100,000.
Yeah, $100,000.
You found somebody where?
Like locally, like in New York. Yeah. It's $100,000. So I'm like,
crazy.
So I was like, no, I can't do $100,000. So I went back to my agent in Alibaba, and they were like, yeah, it's gonna be $1,200. I was like, to me, that's still a lot. I was like, is there a way I could pay like $600 first, and then I'll give you the other $600 when we receive it? No, we're gonna, upfront. I was like, wired the money. And then 30 days later it came. Oh my God.
3 days?
No, 30 days.
Oh, I was like,
is it 30 days? No,
that must have been
it's like 45.
Jetsons,
It's like 45 days.
Yeah.
45 days. As soon as I received the box, I feel like my baby was born. I was like, dude. I was carrying it. I was like, dude.
Giving it some kisses?
Yeah. I was like, dude, this is like I've been working for. Because I came out with the idea in 2008. I launched in 2010. There was a lot of legwork that I had to do to make that happen, and then there was a lot of going back and forth. Once I had, first of all, the prototype that I got, it was too heavy, right? So again, there's a lot of going back and forth. And then once we finalize the prototype, make it lighter,
How much more did you have to pay, or they kept the same 1,200 and made it lighter?
I think it factored in once because I told them I want to,
You placed an order.
I wanted to produce 1,000 units.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Hey, Mr. Stores, good news. We got a better price for you." I'm like, "Great." So the first batch came in. The first box that I opened, my heart just dropped. I'm like, "Oh my God!"
In a good way or in a bad way?
In a bad way, because the material I didn't approve.
Oh.
It felt like a sandpaper type. It's very rough.
On the outside.
Yeah, on the outside. So but I was able to sell it because you know why? Because nobody knows what it looks like, what is the material is made of.
Yeah.
So people were happy.
You sold online, or how did you sell?
No, on website. I did a lot of influencer marketing.
Mm-hmm.
The first person that I hired, his name is DeBartis, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube where he teach people how to cut their own hair.
In 2010.
Yeah, 2010.
That's a
it was
lot.
Big. I know.
That's a lot of subscribers for that time.
Yeah, I know.
YouTube is kind of new.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know. So I reached out to him. He's from St. Martin's, right? And I told him, "Dude, I'm gonna give you my product. Can you do a video for $100?" I said, "Sure, send it." As soon as I send it, he did a video. Dude, we were averaging, we were selling maybe 3-5 units a day. And as soon as we went live on his video, dude, we were selling maybe like 20, like over 30, 40 a day.
Damn.
Yeah, 30, 40 a day. And then
old school influencer marketing, right?
Yeah, and at the same time, my third month in business, it was on my birthday. I just turned 27, right? I actually opened up a kiosk in my local mall. Right? The first day, which was on my birthday, it was a Saturday. So, there's going to be a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, I'm going to sell a lot of these, right? Dude, from 11 a.m. to 9:15 p.m.
Yeah.
No sales.
Yeah, I was going to sell.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 9:25. And it closes at 9:30.
Yeah. 12 hours. Not one sale.
No one sale until the last 5 minutes.
You go in.
I sold 9.
9 to one person.
9. No. I got 9 people. They just because it was a group of them. Yeah. I was like, what? Yeah.
That's a lesson to tell people. Like, you stick in for it, bro. Don't give up.
Dude, and then the next day,
I would have given up like in the first hour, bro.
I know,
Screw this.
Dude, it was so embarrassing. I was about to cry, bro. I was like, dude, I look so stupid right now. Like selling this fucking mirrors. Right? And the next day on a Sunday, no sales.
Yeah.
Monday, no sales.
Yeah.
Tuesday, we got 2 sales.
Okay.
Wednesday, 1 sale. Thursday, no sales. Friday, 3 sales. Saturday, 1 sale. Sunday, 4 sales. It's like I did it for 30 days. And the reason why I did it, because I want to learn from my customers.
Why don't they like it? Why do they like it? Things like that?
So they were asking me questions, right? They were like, "Oh, it comes with clippers." Because back then I didn't have clippers. It was just mirrors. I'm like,
does it come with clippers?
No, it was the only mirrors.
But they were asking you.
Yeah. So what I did was
you get the clipper from the mall.
Yeah, I went upstairs. I asked the guy, there's a beauty supply store. I'm like, "Hey, I would like to buy 20 of your clippers at a wholesale price. Yeah. Here's my credit card, right?" And he sold it to me. And I took those 20 boxes and put it in my kiosk, and I was selling as a kit.
Oh.
So
and that's when you started making sales, or no?
Yeah.
But still, you were not making sales.
But still, like I was selling as a, it's the things for me to learn, because what I did was I only had it for a month, right? I went back and started selling kits, mirrors and clippers as a set. So, giving them more options. So those are the things that I...
So, but did you do that right away? Like first day, second day, third day? Like how fast did you learn to do like the bundling?
Oh, I would say, we're in the first week. When people ask me, let's go come with clippers. No, we don't sell clippers. Well, people keep asking me, I'm going to go upstairs and
get some clippers.
Yeah, and sell it as a
package. Did you see like an increase
in
of course.
Take? Yeah, of course. But for me to be there, it was more like for me to learn.
Or anything else that you learned from all these people talking to these customers? Mostly just got the clippers or any other?
Just clippers. They're scared. And I was like, hey, it comes with educational DVD. So
they were scared to cut their own hair.
Yeah.
That's not usual. Most people go to the barber.
But what I noticed that if guys who have short hair like myself, they like to keep it short. So which means that it's considered to be high maintenance, because you got to go to the barbershop every week.
Yeah.
But when it comes to short haircut like myself, it's easy to do. Just give yourself A buzz cut.
So you have your target audience.
Yes, I know my target audience.
Not like girls are not going to do that very often.
No. That's what I'm saying. Really understanding your customers. So who has short hair? African American man. Latinos, the urban market.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, 2013, we went on World Star. World Star Hip Hop. And they have about 20 million visitors a month. And those are my demographic. So I remember they had to post a video. They wanted about, they wanted 12 grand.
12 grand for one video.
For one video to post. I was like, so I negotiated. I was like, listen, I'm just like a tiny company. I'm still in my mom's basement. Listen, can you do how much can you go down? He's like, let's do 2,500. I was like, to me that was a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, he got 2,500. The next day, dude, I woke up, got so many missed calls. Orders. Dude, we did $40,000 that day.
Stop.
40,000.
40 grand.
$40,000 that day.
And the 12 grand would have been okay.
Yeah,
You would have been at least better than break even. You would have made a little bit of money.
Yeah.
But you got it for 2,500.
Yeah.
40 grand in one single day.
Yeah,
That's a huge day.
Yeah.
Are you doing 40 grand a day now?
40 grand. Well, in Walmart, in Walmart.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Things are kind of like, which I'm going to tell you, things are kind of like, I got to pivot. See, we've been around since 2010. So it's 13 years in business. The first 8 years, right, was a ride for me because it's online, no overhead, right? I was like a one-man show, right? Yeah. And I knew that I'm going to get knocked off, right? So that's why I said...
you didn't have any patent or anything really on the thing?
I did, but it didn't go through. It didn't
get approved.
I have like 4 different designs, four different versions.
Yeah.
I have only one patent design on my mini travel, which is this one.
Okay.
Right? So the first 8 years was online.
Yep.
Okay. During my 9th year, this is when it's all about timing. I know I can't do this. I can't do retail by myself.
Yep.
I hired 2 sales reps that didn't go through.
Yep.
Okay. It was a flunk.
They were there for a little bit and they quit or you fired them or whatever. It didn't work out.
So what I did was during that time back in 2018, one of my best friends, my childhood best friend, Paul Rosalino, he comes from a sales tech background. He called me one day. He was like, dude, I don't have I don't have my job anymore. I like, what happened? The CEO embezzled the money.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Right? So I went to his house and I was like, dude, it's all right, bro. It's okay. But guess what? Self-custom hiring. Right? And I was like this. So I made him an offer that he can't refuse. I was like, bro, you could get any job. He's super talented. He's like the Michael Jordan of sales.
Wow.
Killer.
Wow.
Right? I give you 6 figures and I give you a percent of the company because he's my shallow best friend. Right? When we sell the company, you get a cut.
Yeah.
Okay? I still own 100%, but he gets a cut once we sell the company.
Right.
I give you 6 figures, get me to Walmart. Sells to sales.
Yeah.
No retail experience. 6 months, he got us the right person to help us get it, to help us land Walmart account. So we he was able to find this guy named Brian Odell, and he has 25 years with Walmart under his belt, and that's how we got into Walmart. So yeah, dude, that was it took us about a good 2 years to get to Walmart stores.
With a person that's all they were. That's the only thing I was working on.
Yeah,
no other shop.
Nope. Because I know
all day, all night.
Yeah, because I always like to think ahead. I was like, if I don't get retail, I'm gonna get hurt by online because I'm gonna get a whole bunch of knockoffs, and that's where we're dealing with that right now. But I'll tell you a little bit later how we're fixing that. So, but Walmart is our number 1 channel. People think that's the hardest part.
It's not, right? It's not even 5%. You got to sell through.
It's not even that. It's which I didn't know about.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay,
I don't know about it yet. I'm not at Walmart yet.
Yeah, let me tell you.
I'd love to be in Walmart.
No, I got you.
Okay.
I got you, bro. Come on, man. I got you, bro. That's how I flew here, bro. Okay. Come on, man. So check this out. The first 6 months, we're trying to figure out, okay, cool. The place of PO, cool. And my guy, Paul, right, who's my sales guy, right, co-founder. This dude was doing logistics. So we didn't have a logistic team.
Right. Yeah.
We just learn on the go. So you have to.
How many people you have now? You got your sales guy, your Walmart sales dude. You got you. What
we got
does
under
your team
10.
look like?
I said me. I got my co-founder Paul Rosalino. I got Brian, which is my Walmart broker. I got Celestino, the guy that I hired, my first influencer. He works with me. He's my full-time social media guy. Right? Big shout out to Celestino. Yeah, he works with me, right? Full-time. We got Maxie, which is oh my God, she's like my marketing director. She does everything for me. And then we got my fulfillment center. Then we got my guy Esteban, who does our AI products. He's like my developer, right? And then we got a few of Amazon people that we work with. Okay. Right?
Like agency stuff.
Yeah, agency. Okay. Yeah. Who else am I missing? I think that's
okay. So like 6, and then
less than 10.
Okay, but it sold fine. You didn't have. Did you run like any ads to the stores?
We did in the beginning. Yeah, we did. It helped, but not really, because once it's there. You know, people, and plus we have the brand. We've been around for 10 years now. You know, and they put us in the clipper aisle section. That's like the most important thing. Like, you can have a great product, but if it's in a different aisle, then you might.
And you didn't have any say in that.
No, we do, but like, we want to make sure this is going to be in the clipper aisle. Okay. So we have to work with the buyer. I was like, hey, can you promise us this is going to be in the clipper aisle? I was like, yes, absolutely.
And so what products? How many SKUs are you at total?
For Walmart or
no, total?
Oh, Walmart. That's total is like, we have like 11 SKUs. Walmart is only 3. Okay. Yeah. So now we talk about the mirror, right? So I'm like, cool, that's done. The year
in
after,
Walmart, the Walmart was the item. The mirror was the item that went into the Walmart.
Walmart, first item. Right?
First item. Okay.
Now they want the second item the following year.
Yeah.
So check this out. You know, dude. The second year, the buyer asks us, "Oh, do you have any products for us? Any product? We have a pair of clippers called cordless combo. We sell on our website for like $150." Right? I was like, "Oh, that's kind of steep.
Too expensive.
Yeah, too expensive. You have to be like at $69.95." Yeah. I was like, all right, whatever, because we have enough margin, right? All right, let's sell it for $69.95 then, right?
Retail.
So
Walmart's buying it for way less.
Like $39. Yeah.
Okay.
So we told Walmart, hey, just do a test.
Oh, to do a test. You lost your Amazon buy box and everything. No. Okay.
250 stores, because there's 4,000 stores in Walmart nationwide, right?
Yeah.
We recommend for Walmart to do a test, 250 stores. Yeah. The next day they came and said, yeah, we're gonna put in 1,000 stores. Like, so I was doing my calculation. I'm like, dude, hold on, I gotta put up a mill. I gotta produce
product inventory, right?
Oh no, and I was like, dude, this is too risky. I said a test, 200, not 1,000.
How many units per store you had to do?
Per unit, I was like, for that one, we do about we have to put like 60,000 units.
So that's 60 units per store approximately.
No, it's not in the store. It's like, because here's the thing. When it comes to Walmart, you need to have inventory in the shelves, but you also need the replenishment. Okay. Right? So
you need to have it available. You need to have 60,000 units ready to go. Yeah. They might take 10,000 at first or whatever.
Yeah. So
did they tell you how many you had to have like on hand, or you just...
They don't tell us, because, here's the other thing is you got to have the right people. Mm-hmm. Going back to my guy, our broker, he knows how many units we need to produce. Yeah. If we don't have them,
because then you don't fulfill it, you're gone.
Yeah,
right?
There's no guesswork with Walmart. It's all data driven. It's like Amazon. It's all data. They know what they're doing. That's why they're Walmart. Yeah. Right. So check this out. So I told my broker, I was like, dude, I'm not putting $1 million in this, dude. He's like, Ryford, this is your Eminem moment. You gotta lose. You gotta lose.
One shot. One opportunity.
I know, you gotta lose yourself. Okay. What's this? Snow Rabbit or what?
Yeah.
You seen the movie, right? Right? Of course. So I was like, dude, if you don't do this, you're gonna be just like an accessory item company. I was like, dude, there's a lot of risk, because, dude, like, you're talking about that type of volume. You're doing with electrical products, items, not a freaking mirror.
What about returns? When you get returns, if Walmart gets a return, do you get cut on that?
Yeah, we get that. We get allowance 2%. So over 2%, we'll have to cover it. Okay. Yeah. So, by going back to the story, right? I was like, Ryford, this is your Eminem moment. You gotta loot yourself. I was like, Brian, I'm not doing $1 million. I'll put it half. Would that be enough? It's like, because I'm a worst case scenario type of guy, because that was a big risk. Yeah. Because not only that, think about it. Put yourself in my position. I'm competing with other big brands. Yep. Conair, Wall, Remington. Yeah. What am I missing? Andis. I'm self-cut system. Yeah. Right? I'm just a little guy. Right? and we're the most expensive one.
Even at 69.
Yeah, $69.95. We're the most expensive one.
And so
this one.
What is it? What is it about it that why you charge so much?
Okay, first of all,
more.
We're the first brand that offer barbershop quality clippers at an affordable price. So when you go to like Sally's or beauty supply stores or barber supply stores, those professional clippers range from $200, like $150 to $300.
Oh,
so it's professional, but it's affordable.
So what's the actual difference in the end of the day? I mean, you buy one that's 40 bucks. Like
it's the motor and the blade.
Okay.
Yeah, the power of the motor, and the sharpness of the blade. That's basically it. So I was like, dude, I'm not gonna put up $1 million, I'm putting half. Let's do it.
That's the definition of entrepreneur.
Yeah,
A person who takes risks.
I know.
Right? Puts everything out. Yeah.
Dude, we sold out in 45 days. What? Like we didn't really sell out. We're going to sell out. Because here's rule number 1 for Walmart. There's so many rules for Walmart. You can't be out of stock. You can't be out of stock.
Yeah.
Because when you see a shelf space, that's real estate.
Yeah.
You gotta have products in.
Yeah.
You gotta, right? So what I did was I actually hired a team, maybe like 10 people, 12 people to go, because my warehouse is in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So we had couple thousand units that is for online. We just had to repackage it. So I was there for 2 weeks. So I didn't make money from that. That's like, I think I lost money in that. Yeah. Just to stay with Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna jeopardize my multi-million-dollar channel.
Yeah. For a couple sales.
So that was.
So
sad.
you didn't actually sell out. You were gonna sell out.
Yeah, it was in the process.
You put a new order. You do the whole thing, and you salvaged it. You weren't out.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I know.
And do they hear back like your return rate versus the other guys, or like reviews? Because here's one thing I about like Walmart, right? That I don't understand, which is on Amazon you see the review and you see the quality. On Walmart, it may not matter.
No, because it's in the shelf. Like they don't. No, it's like. No, they don't have review. If you go Walmart.com, yes, but like think about it. You're at a store.
Yeah.
You're there is to buy. You're not looking for reviews.
Yeah, you're gonna buy what's
because it's like it's what's available to you. Like okay, like you're familiar with the brand. Like for us, we have the brand. I think that's our advantage because we've been around for 10 years.
If you cut your own hair, they might know you.
Yeah, because think about it, right? When a guy goes to Walmart and think about buying a new set of clippers, right? Or he never owns a pair of clippers.
Right.
Is he buying that clipper for who?
Probably for himself.
For himself.
That's right.
Most of the time. Maybe
so you have the only person who's positioned that way. Yeah. You're actually saying you can self-cut.
Yeah, and that's why.
And does it come with the mirror too? No.
No. So we have, that alone, the cordless combo, comes the clipper and the trimmer. And it comes to an educational app. And we also promote our mirror. You could also get it. But guess what? We're in the same aisle. We have the clippers. You look down, there's a mirrors. So it's a perfect product placement.
Nice, dude. Yeah. That's amazing. Walmart's amazing. So you got to hook me up with the Walmart. That's what I need.
No, I got you, bro.
You're doing more. You're doing probably more. Yeah, you're doing more in retail than we are. Well, we're probably in a similar range, but we don't have Walmart.
Yeah, because I called it. I called it in my 8 year in business. I'm like, dude, that's why I called. That's why it was it's all about timing. I can't do it myself.
Yeah,
and also like I have trust issues with brokers because they hurt me in the past.
Yeah.
I'm like a girl. I got hurt. I'm hurt in the past. I don't trust guys anymore. I don't trust people no more. Wow. Wow. And then thank God it came through. So yeah, but it was a lot of legwork. A lot of I'm sure you could relate. You have your own, your story, your journey. But this one, that was like, dude, competing with multi-million-dollar brand.
Multi-billion?
Yeah, multi-billion.
Like Conair.
Conair,
like
multi-billion.
4 or 6 billion.
Yeah. I'm competing with those big boys. And we're the most expensive one.
That's crazy. Dude.
It's
a testament to your brand.
Dude, look, I almost backed out. I was running numbers. Dude, it's not worth it. Dude, it's not worth it. And here's the other thing too, what I learned about working with Walmart. Me being a business owner, it made me become a better, not CEO, a CFO. Like I have my
the numbers. You need the cash flow. You need the thing. You need to know.
Dude, I'm like, my Excel sheet is my best friend.
Yeah.
I look the top number all the way at the bottom. Like I know how much cash we have. I know account the receivable, account payable, all that, dude. Like you don't understand. Because think about it. The first 8 years, I want one man show, right? My overhead. I have so much profit that my biggest problem is I make too much every year. You know, I don't want to pay a lot of taxes, but I make too much. So now I'm in a different area where I'm in a different position where I was like, shoot, now we're dealing with a multi-million-dollar business. I got to figure out, I like, it made me pay attention to my numbers. I'm sure that happened to you with the whole samurai. I know you had your software.
Yeah.
So
We've had many moments.
Yeah.
But that's where you learn.
Yeah. No, I know.
That's the deal. So then, okay, product development. How did you make like the clippers? How did you decide, okay, what is the salon quality? I mean, you've obviously been cutting hair.
Yeah, so I'm familiar with.
Did you how many did you test? How many different models did you design? Like, walk me through the process.
So I found a clipper manufacturer. The first one, just picking it up. I like, this is no good. I saw this turner, it's no good. It's too late. I'm like, this is like a $10 item. Like not to make, but to sell.
Yeah. Because
there's
clippers that do sell for $10.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, and
I'm asking, really.
Yeah, like $10, $15. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now what I noticed nowadays that people are now educated of what type of clippers to get. So I think that's the reason why they're looking for quality, not a cheap clipper. But going back to your question, yes, I found a factory. There's a lot of going back and forth. I went through like maybe 10 samples. To find the right one. And
that's models that they kind of had, or you gave suggestions.
Yeah. So what I did was
because they don't normally have a catalog, right?
Yeah. This particular one I like the way it looks. I like the way it cuts. I was like, we need to put more power to it. Oh, make the blade look sharper. I mean, make more sharper. Make it sharper. And again, over time, we're able to perfect it. And okay, cool, we're confident now. Then we started selling online. And then when Walmart came and give us big PO, I was like, dude, I don't know about it. I don't know if we can do this. A lot of things can go fucking wrong. So yeah, but thank God we pulled it off. So.
And what kind of inspections do you do per product? Do you do a lot of inspections? Do you inspect every shipment?
So here's the thing. I have such a great relationship with my factory that we have in-house inspection team. Okay. Because it's about building a relationship, this partnership. Yeah. So, and then here's the other thing too, which you're gonna be so impressed. Because I'm impressed myself. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. So when Walmart placed us the big PO, right? And I was like, dude, this is like, let's say there's 1 year we're gonna do like, let's say $6 million just in I'm using this as an example because I know what they're gonna just use an example. So how the hell am I gonna finance millions of dollars of inventory? Do I get investors? Do I go to my bank? I have a line of credit, right? I'm like, dude, but still it's not enough. You know what I did? I don't know how I pulled it off.
You sold all your Bitcoin. No, I'm kidding.
Again, guess who's financing 80% of my Walmart POs? Take a guess.
Walmart.
My factory.
Your factory.
My factory.
Oh.
I'm sure you. Well, because you're not in retail yet. Because I'm going to help you.
I'm going to help you get there. You bring the PO and
so
they'll be fine.
There's company. No. Oh, yes and no. But there's companies out there. It's called factoring. Are you familiar?
Factoring, yeah. You have the invoice and they charge 2 points or 2 points.
Is it like 10%?
Yeah.
Is it 10%? It varies.
It depends.
I know, based on the people that I spoke to, like 10% on average.
Okay. So I think it's like 2% per month. So then it depends how many months.
I know, but when you add that up, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you add that up, so I'm like, oh my god. So I was like, hold on, I'm gonna pull this off. So I spoke to my factory. I'm like, hey, we got Walmart, right? We're gonna have a big order, right? It's like, it's gonna be triple our business, right? I said, yeah. Is there a way you could help me out with this?
Wow.
He said, what do you need from me to make this happen? I just give us 20%, like give us 20%. I was like, and then when do I pay you the 8%? I was like, well, he said, you tell me. I was like, can I pay you the 80% once Walmart pays me after 2 or 3 months? I was like, yeah. And you just have to pay interest. I was like, what's the interest? X amount. I was like, sure. But it's only 1%. Dude, I don't know how I pulled it
1% per month, 1% for the
whole thing.
For
the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, because they're making the profit on the item.
No, I know.
It's a win-win, but it's smart.
I know it's a win. I know.
You could have easily not asked them and said, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Or go to some bank.
Yeah.
They'll charge you again the 10%.
Dude, that made my fucking day. I'm
Yeah.
like, I thought I had to get invested because for me, I'm not a firm believer on
Yeah,
raising money. I'm
yeah.
old
Yeah,
school.
bootstrapping is
I'm old
the
school.
best because you keep the control.
Yeah, I'm old school. Like, and I was like, dude, I don't know how I pulled that off. And I told my thing, dude, that is big. 1%. What the heck is that?
That's good. Yeah, but they're making a bunch of money.
No,
but that's good.
I know.
But still,
who's gonna give them the business?
Who else? See, the thing is, no one else will give you 1% because no one else benefits in the way that the factory benefits.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
That was a genius move.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how I pull it off, bro. 1%. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't expect that at all.
Wow.
At all. So not only 1%, but me paying you when Walmart pays me, which is like 2 months.
And if Walmart is a little bit late, then it's all good.
No, but I actually I use are you familiar C2FO is a
Nope.
It's like a financing company where you could pretty much get paid earlier.
Okay.
It's a very small fee.
Oh, you pay like another 1% or 2% or something.
Yeah, very, very low. It's
Okay.
like pennies to the dollar. So
Okay.
it's like, it's like doesn't but yeah, dude, that made my day. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, can you imagine you had to finance, let's say $3 million or $4 million dollars. And it's like, okay, so 1% is like
Yeah.
that's a joke.
Okay, so you did it. You got it into Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
It sold.
Yeah.
Are you not like in any Walmart groups? People have gotten into Walmart and then it doesn't sell through or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Because here's the thing with Walmart, they don't deal like comparing like the Amazon. Like Amazon, like anybody can sell on Amazon, but not everybody can sell in Walmart stores.
Yes.
People can sell on Amazon.com.
Yes.
But Walmart store, that's a brand. That's a brand play. That's why I think you already have a successful.
We should be able to be on
easy,
Walmart.
easy, dude.
Well, easy. Let's see.
No,
I'm ready.
No, I'm gonna make that happen
Okay,
for you.
all right,
No.
all right,
Look, I don't want anything.
all right,
I'll make that happen for
all
you.
right.
I'll make that happen for you, man.
Okay, so that's and when was it when you first got into Walmart? 2021, 2022?
2020.
2020 you got in.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been in there, and so they just been loving your stuff,
Yep.
asking you for more SKUs.
Yep.
You
right
have
here,
a new-
all this right here, this Walmart right here, this 3 SKUs right here, this is over like at least a 9 mil right here for 2024.
Yeah.
Right here, just 3 SKUs.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we got to Sam's Club too, which I'm gonna tell you. So
what'd you have to do?
So here's the thing, Sam's Club. So you're not familiar with how clubs operate. So clubs is all about,
Yeah, you have to. It's like about $1 per square foot. or
Yeah,
square
like
inch.
you're dealing with a bigger item.
Yeah.
Right? That has like 20 pieces and all that stuff, right? So with this one, we call it barbershop in a box, retail for $99.95. $100.
Yeah.
So you get the mirrors, you get the clippers, the trimmers, the cape, everything, the case, the bag, the guard
cheap as hell.
for $100. And you get the app, all that. So this is back in 2022. I'm sorry, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed because there's only 400 stores in Sam's Club.
Mm-hmm.
They did a test, 50 stores. They were supposed to pick up those inventory right before November.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't pick it up until 2 days before Christmas. So Sam's Club, they dropped the ball on that one.
And then it didn't sell.
No, we had to hit our numbers, but they actually took that responsibility. They dropped the ball and they actually paid up. They paid us 100% of it.
Wait, but they ended up picking it up.
Yeah, they picked it up, but they had to eat it because with clubs
it was done.
No, yeah, because the clubs you have like a time period, like let's say 2 weeks or
on the shelf, or you mean the customer won't buy it?
No, on the shelf. So it's like,
oh, you were only supposed to be there and be gone.
Yeah, in and out. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
They don't have items that stay there.
Yeah,
I mean,
for the whole
they do,
year.
of course,
Yeah.
but
Certain things. Yeah, like water and all that stuff. Like certain like holiday gifts.
So clubs comes in and comes out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You come in, make the plane come out.
Yeah. And it's in
so
bulk.
it never hit the actual shelf, but they paid you.
No, they hit it, but it's like we're supposed to hit a certain amount of we're supposed to sell a certain amount of units, but at the time period, this is 4 weeks, but we fell short, but it was their fault.
Yeah,
it was like you guys supposed to pick it up before November. You guys picked it up 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah. So you missed like 3 or 4 weeks on the shelf or something like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. But so really Sam's Club has the better deals.
Yeah. Oh, here's the other thing too. Clubs, Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's only take 20%.
Yeah.
And they do bulk orders, bro. Walmart takes 45%.
Right.
45%.
And they negotiate. Sometimes it might be 55.
No, it's
might
like
be
no,
40,
it's
maybe whatever. I mean, of
40,
course, and again,
45%. Yeah, 40, 45%. Yeah, but it's all volume. It's a retail is about volume play.
So Sam's Club, the reason it's so cheap is because they charge less commission.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So they, it's like, for example, your kitchen products, and maybe you package it together in one
crazy thing.
Yeah, crazy thing, right? And then you sell for $100. It costs you X amount. They only take 20%, but they order a whole bunch of units. If you're able to sell them.
Yeah, exactly. So, if
yeah.
you're not, you
yeah.
But you sold everything other than that batch.
Yeah.
You haven't had trouble selling through.
No.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
I heard it's not always that easy.
It's not.
And what kind of advertising do you like? You said you sent people there at the beginning.
Yeah, we did a lot of influencer marketing campaign. Dude.
So you go back to what it made you at the beginning. The influencer marketing actually made your stuff at the beginning. So
then
go ahead.
Facebook ads. I think a lot of people are gonna hate on me. Gonna hate me on this. For me, I think it's a scam. It's a scam, dude. I hired like 4 or 5 different Facebook people, and they're not performing.
It's not hitting.
I don't know about you. Like, I know you stay on Amazon.
No, we used to Amazon. I mean, I know Facebook can work.
Yeah,
and it definitely is not a scam for a lot of people.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a really good performance.
Yeah.
That's but I'm sure that I think I'll just after listening to you talk, we're gonna go back to more influencer stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where are our customers? Because that's the key point. It's not you're not going to like some random influencer. You're going to a person who does haircutting.
Yeah.
And that person did so well. Now they're working for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like a partner.
Yeah.
Because what else are they gonna do?
Yeah.
They're gonna make the most money selling physical products to their audience.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great strategy. Influencer is a huge deal.
Yeah.
So Facebook ads doesn't work for you. You just did influencers and told people, hey, you can find this at Costco, or you can find that at Walmart or whatever.
Yeah, like we do all that. We also gonna start doing I think this is gonna be a game changer.
Okay, I'm ready.
TikTok Shop.
Yeah. We're on the TikTok Shop.
But how do you guys?
I don't know if we're performing that good or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have pretty high standards. We have pretty high standards. There's another. I'll show you. But I'll tell you one that's killing it, dude.
What?
I'm not gonna tell you on air because
okay.
It's so new that I don't really want everybody to be on it.
Oh, okay, got it.
And especially people who do kitchen stuff. But I will tell you this.
Love this guy. Yeah.
It's the biggest growth we've seen for marketplaces. It's blowing up. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, marketplace is it's a great place to be.
Yeah.
A lot of new markets coming up, and Amazon may not always be the king,
Yeah.
Walmart online is not so great.
Yeah.
Honestly. Are you doing good on Walmart online?
So not like,
right?
Yeah, like here's the thing. It's like every business is different, right?
Yeah.
Focus on your strengths, right?
Yeah.
Focus on, okay, what is this wrong? Like yes, it's nice to be all over the place, but again, every business is different. It depends on who's operating it, because we tried every little bit thing. And I think for you, I think retail is the way to go.
I know. Well, I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree. I imagine this big wall, of like, I've seen in some places they have a wall and it's like old stuff, man. There's some brands, there's like a couple of brands that are so old and they're so boring.
Yeah.
And so bland.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if I had Zulai there,
no,
it would kill.
Yeah.
But we haven't. I mean, again, we'll need to develop a little bit and get that shelf space and give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I did all the hard work for you, bro.
Okay,
I did all the hard work for you, bro. Look, bro, all that stress, I took it from you, bro.
I do think there's a huge space to go in there. And
I think clubs too. I think you're gonna be unstoppable, bro.
Yeah. Stores
because like one of my broker was telling me that those containers where you put your food.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how much they sell it? Hundreds of millions of dollars per year in clubs.
Yeah.
In clubs alone, hundreds of millions of dollars, just in clubs alone. Yeah. So be ready.
Yeah. I'm so ready. Okay. So then, fine. Influencers, dude. Tell me a bit like a strategy. How do you do it? Do you do commission? Do you do just flat rate? How do you find influencers?
Okay,
Are you doing so a lot?
Yeah. So check this out. So what's so great about our product and also our customers, big shout out to self-cutsystem users out there. Without you guys, there would be no self-cut. It's all organic, dude. Because once a customer buys or gets a self-cutsystem, right? And they start cutting their hair, guess what? They feel a certain way. They're proud. They want to show off their haircut to the world, and they tag us. And guess what? And then we repost it. So most of our influencers, they don't want commissions. Like they just want to show it off. So
it's just people who bought it and then post it,
Yeah.
or do you send them to them for free?
No. Well,
Both.
for both. Yeah, for both. But majority of them are just really just posting it because and just sharing it with their audience. And yeah, for the one that has big followers, of course, we go and take care of them. So.
But the system, what's your influencer system for self-cut system?
Okay, for self-cut system. So basically, we have a list over the years.
Yep.
Right. We look at videos that went viral. Right. And then we have
with your stuff in it.
Yeah, with my stuff in that. And then we look at that person's account, look at their engagement, look at their likes, their followers, and then okay, cool. We put that person or that influencer at this because we know we pay them.
Yep.
Right. Some is promo code, some is one flat fee, right? So we have over like what, 7? I would say over 600, but I would say our top performer is like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, 55. Yeah. So everything is all on an Excel sheet. So we put.
But no, this is since it's the same. Like you have 11 SKUs. It's not like they're coming with new items all the time. They're just promoting in different ways.
They're promoting like different haircut, different hairstyle.
Oh.
They're in like a different. They take it. They take the product with them on vacation.
Okay.
But this one that we have a new product coming out. It's called. I actually made my first sale today.
Oh snap!
Pre-order.
Yeah.
It's called Self-Cut System Angel Lights.
Okay.
It's on a tripod.
Yeah.
You don't need to hang it on the door, and it retails for $400.
Damn.
Pre-order price $299.95.
Okay.
And what's so great about this self-cut system Angel Lights is that it's cordless. You could pretty much cut you could cut outside if you want.
Yeah.
And there's like little tray. You cut your hair. You could put your clipper in your trimmers. So it's like the ultimate self-cutting.
So it's
station.
a mirror and lights.
It's on a tripod. Yes. Here, it's my phone. But
okay, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. So it was like before I came here.
That this never existed before. You never seen something like this. You just put a brand new idea.
Yep.
Let's go check it out. See how it is.
Yep.
Pioneering.
Yeah.
And I love this, dude. That's amazing. What I've been telling people recently is focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Because dude, the how much? What's like, dude, Conair. Just on hair. Those guys are making billions.
Yeah, billions. Yeah.
You don't need to go off to do anything else.
Yeah.
You just stick with hair.
Yeah.
Everybody, like pretty much everybody on the planet gets a haircut.
Yeah.
Or at least
speaking about Conair, right, and other clipper brands, I actually approached them.
Yeah.
And reached out to them. I actually was in Conair headquarters.
What?
Yes, I was in Connecticut. Yeah. So again, because we're self-cut system, we're part of this big, we're in the barbering industry, so everybody knows each other. So the VP of what do you call it, beauty, of men's hair grooming, he reached out to me, because we developed that friendship over the years, and it's like, yo, just come over. I'm like, oh shit. So
how do you develop a friendship with some?
No, because through expos, like we go to like a barber expo.
Oh, that's something we didn't talk about.
Oh yeah.
So you go to do what? To sell to people who have salons?
No.
So why are you at the expo?
So we do so. So I remember back in the day when I first started.
Yeah.
Right. I was invited to this barber battle event.
Dude, those are cool.
I know. Yeah, I know. So one of my high school friends was the host.
Okay.
So he invited me to come and become one of the sponsor. So back then, I don't even have a tablecloth. I should see a picture, bro. Like, I used the signs from my kiosk and just hang it on the wall with duct tape. And I was able to meet. I ended up meeting with this guy named Jay Majors, who actually is a good friend of mine, who now hosts like the largest barber expo in the world.
Wow.
It's like the Super Bowl for barbers.
Wow.
Last year in Connecticut, it was at what do you call it? He had about 10,000 barbers and salon. What? 10,000 barbers and hairstylists. Yeah. And dude. And
so you met him at this little barber battle from your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And you meet up with him, and then he invites you to his expo or what?
Yeah, the expo, yeah. So the first year we did it together,
okay,
we had a self-cut battle. So we had our product. So I had my product hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
Right? And we had about 10 barbers competing.
To cut their own hair.
Yeah, who could give themselves the best of haircut. Yeah. Yeah.
That must have been amazing.
Yeah. So we've been doing it for the last, I think like 7 years now. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did a self-cut battle for like 7 years straight.
So you sponsor the battle, or
I sponsored the battle.
You sponsored the battle. Hey, you did self-cut. Of course, who else is going to do a self
Yeah. So is it last year? Yeah, last year we did, or 2 years ago. The first place winner gets a free trip to St. Martin's. Free trip, yeah. First place winner. So
Nice.
yeah, so this guy named I forgot his name, but him and his lady went to St. Martin for the weekend for free. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And so you went to so now you're at the expo.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do there? That's why you meet these guys, Con Air,
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. So obviously I got my booth set up.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I have my products there, and then we just go there to sell our products to barbers, because when I first started, a lot, especially when I went to the first barber battle, they were getting a lot of mixed feelings about my product.
Yeah, because then if they get it, then they don't come back. If you get a self-cut system, why do you need to go to the barber shop, right?
So this is the reason why this came in handy when we started doing self-cut battles for barbers.
Yes.
Because not a lot of people know, not 85% of barbers became barbers because they started cutting their own hair.
Really?
That's how I became a barber. Think
so
about
they,
it.
Oh, so yeah, because he's how you develop the skill.
Hair, yeah. So if you could cut your own hair, you could cut anybody's hair. So basically, I was my first guinea pig, you know, when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Because that was my work. I was like, yeah, and people were impressed. Like, oh my God, you cut your hair? Can you cut my hair too? And the word spread.
So that it's basically the development of the barbers mostly come. Hey, you cut your own hair.
It's the origin. It's like, how you became a barber. You don't just go and just, okay, I want to become. No, you got to go at least play around with the clippers.
Yeah.
You're not going to play around with your friend. I'm like, yeah, let me cut his hair.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to cut my hair.
In terms of like influencer and stuff, like, do you talk to people about this? I mean, of course, there's this podcast, but if people want to hear like about you or learn from you, or like, hey, how do you sell Walmart or anything like this? Is there any place that they should reach out to you, or how do people find out more about you?
So you could go to my personal page, the CEO Ryford.
Okay.
Right. I also have an online platform. It's called Inventing System, where I teach people how to invent products. Yeah.
Really?
And here's the reason why I haven't really pushed it.
Yeah.
Because number one is, this is from my experience, is that I care too much.
Yeah.
When I say I care too much, I feel like I'm taking over someone else's business. Like their problems, not my problems.
Yeah.
And I did that.
I feel that way too, dude.
You know, and I'm like, and then especially when I introduce them to my resources, especially to my manufacturers, and they're like, oh, they didn't do it in the right way.
It's happened to me, dude. Like even logistics company, this, and they're like, oh, it was horrible. And like, okay, maybe it was, because mine was made for, companies are doing tens of millions.
Yeah.
And then you got a guy doing their first product that's not a good fit.
Yeah.
But so it's like, whatever. And I feel you.
I'm very selective. That's why I don't really push it as much. Of course, trying to give us much, valuable content, right? But I care too much, But I do have a few students that I kind of help out with, But yeah, man, that's pretty much it,
I'll tell you, I'm going to comment something about the inventor kind of community, because I know Carmine and Inventors Association, things like that. I'm going to give my little tip on inventors. Okay?
Got it.
The inventors like you, this is an item that people already want. People want to cut their own hair. Mm-hmm. The guy that you saw that created a thing, people want to cut their own hair, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're inventing around a problem that already exists.
Yep.
People already want that problem solved. That's where you invent.
Yeah.
Not inventing like, I don't know, people do some weird inventions, bro, that have zero use.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunate, because people pitch us all the time. People pitch us.
Oh, wow.
Like Zulai Kitchen, like, hey, I have this item. Would you license it? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, dude, this thing is garbage. And I won't tell that to them.
Yeah. But you're open to it, though.
I'm open to, like, let me
innovative ideas.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if you're going to do, let's say, a potato peeler, okay? You could do a new type of potato peeler that does it better, or is more safety, or looks cooler, or something.
Yeah.
That's the best invention. But you're going to talk about, like, I'm going to make myself an avocado peeler or something. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, nobody peels avocados.
Yeah.
You cut it, and it's a new idea, and there's more resistance, right? So your thing, it's like, dude, you already want to cut your hair? I'm going to help you do it better.
Yeah.
So I think that a message to inventors is invent something that people will understand immediately. And that's where the best inventions come.
I agree with you. I want to add.
I want to add
more to that, right? What I tell people all the time when people ask me about, how do I invent $1 million product, and I tell people is start from what you know, right?
Yes.
Let me Let me elaborate on that. There's a saying: turn your frustrations into millions. I was saying to Aaron, I waited 4 hours for a $10 haircut when I was 15 years old. I used that frustrations and turn it into basically millions.
Not basically. I mean, multiple million.
So to me, it was more personal.
Yeah.
If it's personal to you, you got to do something about it. So versus an Amazon reseller, right? Oh, I have a product. Oh, it's proven data, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
I get it because it's data.
Yes.
Cool. You could do private label and all that stuff. But when you invent a product that hasn't been out there, okay, listen, I didn't invent a three-way mirror. I just made it better.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I just made it more portable. And I was able to position it, market it for people who likes to cut their own hair.
Yep.
Or don't have the confidence to cut their own hair. But I still give them the confidence by just giving them the app and the tools and all that stuff, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, just pay attention to your daily frustrations, you know? Like, Sarah Blakely?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Spanx?
Yeah, of course.
Same thing. Her leggings was, what was it, 2 wrinkles or something like that?
Yeah. She cut them or something.
Yeah, she went to Oprah, and then now it's a multi-billion-dollar brand.
First self-made billionaire woman on the planet.
Yeah.
Sarah Blakely. Okay, so anyway, I love that advice. Turn your frustrations into millions with Ryford. Follow this man, see him. And any parting words for the audience? You know, they've seen Filipino Ryford coming from nothing, from not enough money for his lunch to a multi-million-dollar success. What do you have to say to people who are watching?
Listen, it's really understanding who you are as a person and what you really want. It's about self-awareness. You know, people think, oh, I want to be rich, but do you really want to be rich? It's like, really dig in. Like, for me, I hate being broke, you know? And like, yes, this podcast should, to inspire you, to motivate you, but really understand who you are as a person, you know?
Yes.
But if you really want to make money and make millions of dollars, listen, me and him, we're immigrants. We were born in Venezuela.
We were born in Venezuela?
Yeah, listen. If us two immigrants, you want ESL too or no?
No. Listen, I moved here, I was probably like 5.
Okay.
Right? And by the time I got to school, I don't know, I'm English, bro. I caught on quick.
Okay, nice. But yeah, I was an ESL student when I first year came to the States. But anyway, the point is...
Hey, you came at 8.
I know.
Yeah.
But the point is like, just go after what you want, man. Like, it's nothing's going to stop you, man. Don't let that fear, stop you from pursuing whatever you want to pursue, So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Because listen, we're not, life is not rehearsal. We're not here forever. So, just go for it. That's it.
That's right, baby. All right. Thanks, Ryford, bro. It's been amazing.
Nice.
And
thank you.
Let's hit that Walmart.
Yeah, definitely, man.